One issue that managers often have difficulty with is understanding how to classify their workers, when to pay them, whether either on a salary basis or an hourly basis, or the confusion about what's exempt and what's non-exempt. So let me show you a simple and easy way to understand what this means. In law, the federal government governs all pay under the Fair Labor Standards Act. And what they do is they classify workers as either exempt or non-exempt. Exempt simply means you don't have to pay them overtime. Non-exempt says that you have to pay your workers overtime for all hours worked over 40. Your exempt workers are traditionally salaried workers, so they get something like $600 a week for every week they work. Whether they work 30 hours or 50 hours, they get that $600 a week. Non-exempt workers get paid by the hour. So if they make $10 an hour and they work 30 hours, they get $300. If they work 40, they get $400. If they work over 40, say 41, they get that $400 plus time and a half for that 1 hour of overtime, hourly non-exempt. Now, one of the wrinkles in this whole thing is the salaried non-exempt. And that's traditionally someone like your administrative assistant who you pay $400 a week or $500 a week every week, regardless of the hours they work, 30 hours, 39, or 40. But they must be paid overtime after 40 hours worked. So exempt, non-exempt. Now, how do I determine whether one is exempt or non-exempt? Well, frankly, you can pay everyone on a non-exempt basis. But if you want to make them exempt, salaried exempt, the easiest thing to do is to put them through a test. And the Department of Labor puts out a test that you can get on their website, which is called an exempt test. You just can't simply say, you're exempt, I don't have to pay you overtime. It has to be done in a test. And the test is simple. There are 5 categories: executive, administrative, professional, they break that down into learned and creative, computer-related, and outside sales. So before you can make someone exempt, you need to put them through the test. You can get the test through the Department of Labor and put them through a series of questions to help you determine whether the person is exempt or non-exempt. Classification of the worker as exempt must be done correctly. The penalties are severe, but done right, and you can finally clarify and be sure of whether your workers really are exempt or non-exempt, paying them hourly or salary.